This video explains China's Global Governance Initiative and why it was introduced at the SCO Plus platform. It begins by highlighting that the current global system is facing serious challenges such as power imbalance, unilateral decision-making, economic pressure, and political dominance by a few powerful states. According to the video, China believes that the existing international order does not fully represent developing countries and needs reform to reflect today's global realities. The speaker explains that President Xi Jinping presented the Global Governance Initiative to promote a more inclusive and balanced world order. China argues that global issues should not be controlled by a single power or bloc, but should be managed collectively. The SCO Plus platform is shown as an important forum because it brings together major Eurasian states and developing countries that want greater participation in global decision-making. The video then discusses the basic thinking behind the initiative. It stresses that all countries, whether big or small, should be treated equally. No state should impose its political system, values, or decisions on others. International law and the United Nations Charter should remain the foundation of global governance, and rules should apply equally to everyone without double standards. Another key point explained is multilateralism. The video emphasizes that global problems such as conflicts, climate change, economic instability, and health crises cannot be solved by one country alone. Cooperation through international institutions and regional organizations is presented as the only effective way forward. China presents itself as supporting dialogue, consensus, and peaceful solutions instead of confrontation or coercion. The speaker also highlights the people-centered approach of the initiative. The video explains that global governance should not only serve elite interests or powerful economies, but should focus on improving people's lives. Development, poverty reduction, healthcare, education, and economic opportunities are described as central goals. China claims that development itself is a key solution to many global problems. The video further explains how the initiative is meant to work in practice. Through platforms like SCO, countries can cooperate in areas such as trade, infrastructure development, regional security, counter-terrorism, and technology sharing. China presents this cooperation as practical and results-oriented, rather than based on political pressure or ideological conditions. Security cooperation is another important theme. The video mentions that China supports collective security and opposes military alliances that target specific countries. Instead, it promotes regional stability through cooperation, trust building, and joint efforts against non-traditional threats like terrorism, cybercrime, and extremism. In the broader geopolitical context, the speaker explains that China's Global Governance Initiative reflects the growing demand from the Global South for a more representative international system. Many developing countries feel marginalized in current global institutions, and China positions itself as a voice supporting their concerns and interests. The video concludes by stating that China's initiative does not aim to replace existing global institutions but to reform and strengthen them. The ultimate goal, according to the speaker, is to move toward a multipolar world where cooperation replaces confrontation, development replaces dominance, and global governance is shared rather than controlled.